great. We're gonna talk about this story: church outrage. Church outrage. Members claim Lagos pastor Feyi Daniels, Bishop Feyi Daniels, was framed in rape case, and then they predict overturned conviction. In fact, there's let me just a quick overview here on a story on Punch News. Rape sentence. Church members say popular Lagos pastor framed. Conviction will be overturned. Some members of the Irene Christian Ministry Lagos on Friday expressed shock as the church founder and senior pastor Bishop Oluwafeyi Rokpo Feyi Daniels was sentenced to life imprisonment by an Ikeja sexual offenses and domestic violence court for raping a church member. The members of the church located in Ikeja spoke to Saturday Punch. Now, my thing with this story, Chief, is that we have obviously the many people that are being manipulated and taken advantage and violated by people in the name of God. And we also have the people that have their own reasons why they follow a man of God. Many who claim that getting to know this person or following their ministry or their teaching has been the positive turnaround for them. Obviously we understand the state of Nigeria for an average citizen. For some people, life is just lifing for them. They don't feel like they can make what they want out of life, So we understand, and we try our best on this show to apply empathy in all of these conversations, right? But the reality is that he has been sentenced, right? But when I'm looking at some of the reports, they also conceal the name of some of the people who accused him. But what we know about this situation is that it is Lagos against him, right? It's Lagos State against him. And he's been sentenced now since then. And my personal prediction is we're going to hear more and more stories like this. This is another TB Joshua type story. That's just what it is. But I wanted to hear your take on this. What is it? Does it make sense that this type of crime? Because this is one of the concerns of the people that I see many of the comments in the news over the past few days. Does it make sense that this kind of crime would carry a life sentence? Because many people are also claiming that this was too harsh. What do you say about this story?
Number one, let me say that I pity the faithfuls of the whatever church in Lagos, the disciples of Feyi Daniels, because I shudder at the at the possibility of tackling him a bishop or pastor at this point.
Okay.
Yes, honestly, that kind of office is an esteemed one, and it's only occupied as a matter of I trust, a level of trust. And I want to ask the question, on whose side will Jesus Christ be concerning this matter? Certainly, he will be on the side of the weak.
The victims.
The side of the weak. The victims. This, you see, what the crowd in that church do not understand is that each time they join, they form a multitude to castigate people who are victims, who are prey of the predatory instinct of some of.
All right. We lost him. I'm going to see if we can get him back. Let's see. We lost him from the network. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can get him back in good time. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to take the time to read the full report. So he's probably going to... let me just make sure that he knows that it's no longer on. Hold on one second.
Hello?
I can hear you. We have you back. Can you hear me?
Hello? Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you, sir.
Hello.
I can hear you. It's gonna take him a minute to catch me. It's okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. I can hear
No audio.
you. I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me? No?
Hello.
I can hear you. All right, so I can't hear him. I mean, I can hear him, but he can't hear me. Can you hear me? You can hear me now. Can you hear me? We're going to try to see if we can get him back on. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Something must have tampered with the audio, but we'll get it. We will get it together. Can you hear me? He's going to try to call me.
Yeah. Can you hear me? I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, why does it take so long before you can hear me? That's interesting. I've been hearing you for a good
How do you
almost
know?
1 minute. Yeah, I do notice anytime
Oh,
I
yeah,
drop you in the backstage and then I bring you back up, it takes you like 1 minute before you can hear me. But you can hear me now, sir, right?
Oh, loud and clear.
All right, great. All right, we're back live, everybody. So we were talking about Faye Daniels, and I definitely lost you at least 2 minutes before you realized it. So you were
Yeah,
talking
what
about the if only the people knew, the people of his church, if they knew, maybe it's the spirit of Faye Daniels that disconnected his. God is bigger than them.
well, I know. I do not think that Faye Daniels has such a powers to to disrupt uh, uh, this kind of information barrack.
As he was saying it, let me see if Faye Daniel has the power to disconnect me. I think we still need to work on his network. I think that's what we need to do. But we're gonna do just that. Hold on 1 second. We'll be back again. We'll be back. All right. We'll be back. Let's see here. Let's see here.
Hello, hello. Yeah, I can hear you, Ola.
As you were getting
Hello.
ready to, can you hear me now?
Yes.
As you were getting ready to tell me that you don't think Bishop Faye Daniel has that kind of power,
Mm-hmm.
and then he took it again. And then he took it again.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
but that kind of charade does not also validate the. I mean, this is about technology. If
Right.
they have such a capability, other than if they are trying what is practical, but you as a computer and engineering expert, you know that I mean they can try that by way of what you call it hacking. But I don't even if they are that sophisticated, they should be trying their hands in using that kind of capability to improve the Nigerian economy, the lot of
Thank
its
you.
people, and they should not act like internet predators. It's not going to help any of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because whether they do that
Absolutely.
today or at any other point in time, we will still say what we have to say so that our lot as a people can be better.
That's
Yes,
a fact. And we're now doing the Lord's work because we're the one making the people better.
that's right. This is also our ministry, and this ministry is moving to its permanent side.
Yes,
So
so.
you can like us, you can turn on your notification button, subscribe
Yes,
to
so.
us, tell people about us. By way of sharing. If you touch that button, you share it to like 80, 100 millions of people, you know what that translates into. Because understand that this is also something, a curse. So, I'm not saying a curse. This is a curse. This is a mission of somebody with a disability, but still loves is a career with passion. So journalism for us
Yes,
is
sir.
our life.
By the grace
Journalism,
of God.
journalism is our life because Mandela would say, "The struggle is my life. Journalism is my life." Thank you.
That's awesome. So back to Bishop Feyi Daniels, who don't collect woto from the court of law. He's now collected life imprisonment. I don't know. He might be able to file, I don't know,
Yes,
some kind of
for
appeal or
anybody,
something.
yeah, for anybody trying to say that maybe the gravity of the sentence is too much. How do you begin to how do you begin to talk of the scar to the mind of the victim? Isn't that a lifelong struggle as well for that person? So in the physical, you see this person who is going to be thrown into the slammer, the keys thrown away. How about the imprisonment of the mind that the victims are going to suffer? And because people need to read between the lines why the judge had to come down heavy. And law is law. And in Lagos State, anybody may want to try all kinds of stuff elsewhere. In Lagos State, maybe a place like Ekiti State, don't even try to do that. And I hope Governor Yedatiwa, as a lawyer, would also try to give some vent to this kind of law, this kind of this kind of law that comes against sexual predators in places like Ondo State as well, because everybody's got to secure his or her niche, our place in history, in governance. So this is not too harsh. Now we are dealing with this because this guy is still here. So let him face the music. TB Joshua is dead. People are
Right.
also saying, why must you talk about the dead? Now you are talking about the living. The living getting.
And you're still complaining.
So what is that thing? It's almost like what Jesus said in the Bible. Children are playing. What is that thing that is going to please the people of this generation, people of Nigeria? You don't come against crime. You treat crimes with kid gloves. People say, "Oh, you are not doing enough." You go as far as going after criminals. People are saying, "Oh no, that is too harsh." So, what the people, maybe they should hold a referendum on what they want. Is it a society that is characterized by laissez-faire, do nothing situation, or where laws really mean laws and they are enforced? Lagos State has said they have zero tolerance for this. Let everybody keep away. Should we wait again until another incident happens on public transportation, buses, somebody getting raped and killed by depraved individuals? No. No. And this serves as a lesson to some of us too, who may be struggling with some of these habits. Let us come clean. Nobody is God. Nobody is God. We have our low moments in life. But as a man, can you be bold enough to ask a lady out? And when the lady says no,
Leave
you
it
stop it
alone.
there.
No
Even if
means
you're
no.
already, yes, no means no. Even if it's your wife, if she's saying, look, I'm not disposed to this, can you please stop? Even if you have that your thing already dangling, if you're thinking with that thing instead of using your brain, can you apply brakes? This is what this is about. It's not us crucifying Jesus Christ all over again because of the way we lack empathy for victims of all kinds of violent crimes. And
This
that
is what
is
they
why,
think, oh.
you say what?
This is what they think. They think it's about crucifying Jesus all over again.
Who is the Jesus here? The Jesus is the poor. In this case, is they are those weak ladies that
The
that
vulnerable,
are
the
yeah.
victims.
But let us even say that this is about political persecution, like they want us to believe. When this man stepped, when he mounted the pulpit and started shunning out fake information, trafficking in fake stuff, cooking it up, and
Predicting the
prediction
outcome
because
of election.
it's all same of one of the same thing. They dish it out to the gullible, and then people lap to those things as if it's the gospel truth. Meanwhile, the truth of God's whatever is already in His word, and it is settled. No new revelation coming. And
Nothing.
what people package as what is it called, as prophecies and predictions, are nothing other than just um, trying to take them for your. That kind of a roller coaster thing.
Yeah.
You have a user, they want to key into that, and then they take you for a ride. They give you all kinds of false prophecies. They are the ones whose vehicle can run without petrol. Something that is not scientifically possible. By way of, you are an engineer.
If you can replicate it for the masses,
right,
it's useless. It has no value.
that is it.
And you should be prosecuted for it, and you should be sent to jail for it.
So if this guy gave a prediction that the president will not be sworn in, there will be a coup, and who was he working for? Was he trying to stoke the same thing like
For himself.
The same thing Alu Dume is trying to do up north? So people should be reasonable. We all cannot think alike. If you think it's facing persecution, those ladies who were so violated would also tell you that, okay, you are not even prosecuting us now after the crime this guy had perpetrated against us. You are also persecuting us. You are crucifying
It's
us.
like you are twisting it after you stab them.
Yes, and he tried crucifying all of us with the baloney he churned out, saying there will be coup, there will be this, there won't be swearing in and all that. That was not good for our mental health as well. It affected the generality of us as the people. So people should learn to think straight. And all these ones that are hooked on a cultic obsession, which they call a church membership, God bless their soul. I hope they find some liberation.
Hey. Anyway, there you have it. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, and follow. We do have some more stories to cover, and we'll be back in about 20 seconds.